Let's get my microphone in order here. I hope I am broadcasting loud and clear to you. I could definitely tell that it's coming through on my other test laptop, so we are good to go, it looks like. Hey, there's Foxfire. How are you? How you doing this evening, Foxfire? I'm okay. Let's see. The good stuff. Let's start with the good stuff. Is well, my outfit. So the hat is to celebrate, of course, the Vegas Golden Knights winning today in overtime, take a 2-0 series lead. So very, very happy about that. Looking good for them to go to the Stanley Cup final. Very happy. Also the glasses. I saw these in the local grocery store with my granddaughter, so we decided to try some of these mirror shades on. We had a good time putting them on and taking pictures and stuff like that. And the more I thought about it, the more I considered, like, when it comes to retro and 80s, nothing really says 80s quite like a pair of mirror shades. So we got together and figured it out, and that we would go with this pair, basically. So I'm hoping the rainbow type look comes through here. It's kind of the theme that I've been going for and stuff. So hope you like it. They won't stay on all night because I can't see for crap here. But so that's the good stuff. I kind of feel like Macho Man Randy Savage when I put these things on, man. Got a little bit of the ooh yeah. I love doing Macho Man impersonations, man. It's fun. On the downside, I won't lie, feeling a little bit anxious tonight. I attribute it to the Sunday evening blues that I talk about periodically, which is you're going back to work on Monday and you don't know what you're facing, and there's some uncertainty perhaps that you don't know what you're going to walk into on Monday morning at work. Might be a disaster, might be, some other crap hitting the fan or something. Yeah. Where are my sunglasses at night song? Right. Corey Hart, Sunglasses at Night. Pull that fountain of useless information out of my head. So yeah, I'm feeling those Sunday blues tonight. A little anxious. I'm also starting a new project at work, and I don't want to go into detail about it, but basically it's my first really good project with my employer. I want it to go well. I also feel pressure, and it's something I kind of worked hard on lately, which is trying to deal with pressure, because it's how do I put it? It's difficult sometimes, and it's something I've kind of dealt with my whole life, which is you feel pressure to succeed. Like you have to make the grade, you have to do well, you have to ace this, I felt it all my life growing up. Pressure to get good grades, pressure to do well, and pressure to be a good boy and be a good student and all that stuff. And I felt that pressure a lot when I was younger, and it continued on into work and my career. I've always felt that pressure, not only to succeed and come through for deadlines or any other pressure-packed projects or something, but just the notion that I'm the expert somehow, even when I'm not. That's the struggle. There are a lot of times in a lot of situations I've found myself over the years where I've been put in a situation where I need to be the expert somehow, and this is no exception. This project, they're counting on me to have the answers and to come through. And to be fair about this, it's not like others in the past where I haven't had anybody else to turn to except maybe Google. I actually, in this case, I have people I can turn to for help, and I probably will do that over this project. It's I don't know, it just feels a little bit anxious, just because you never know what new stuff's coming down the road. How will this new project work, and what kind of pressures will I face with this one? So that's kind of what I'm facing now. But I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying to get my mind off of that and just focus on the stream here and what we're going to have fun with tonight. So let me pull up the... I gotta pull up my there we go, there's my emulator. Yes, always be pressured, just do your best. And that's something I've heard a lot in my life, is just do your best, you know? That's all you can hope for, right? And it's tough because, you know, most of the time people are cool about it. It's like, hey, you did your best, it's okay. But there are times when you're in situations like even your best isn't good enough no matter what you do. And I blame the Army for that. There was a lot of situations in basic training and AIT where you put your very best into everything, like polishing your boots, for crying out loud, or cleaning your rifle, or doing your physical training, or any of the stuff. You know, you're doing your very best to, you know, be a good soldier, be squared away and all that. And even when you do your best and things are perfect, the Army will mess with you because the drill sergeants, that's what the goal is, really, is to mess with your head so that you're strong enough mentally to handle anything that real life Army, quotation marks around that, whatever that will throw at you, whether it's battle or, you know, barracks duty or whatever. It's always that pressure that even if you are at your best, even if you are perfect isn't good enough sometimes. I lived through that in the Army, and that's why I'm not there anymore, because that's not something I want to deal with anymore. And I still feel those residual effects many years later. I hope no one else does. I mean, it's tough. I don't like dealing with that stuff. I hope no one else has that feeling. You are good enough. If you're listening to this, and you know, whether it's today and right now, or if you're watching this on my YouTube channel or something, you are good enough. You know, I'll tell you that right now. You are good enough. Okay? Don't sell yourself short. You are, you know, you're awesome. Okay? And tonight I want to share some of this awesomeness with you that is from the retro 80s era. And tonight we're going to go into thank you, Foxfire. Tonight we're going to go into two of the raid categories here. I was going to do a raid theme tonight. I wanted to go into Raid on Bungeling Bay and Raid over Moscow. Two games I've been longing to kind of push out and stream tonight. Finally going to get a chance to do this. So, got some interesting tidbits and stuff to share with you and everything. Foxfire, can you do me a quick favor if you're listening here? In the chat, can you, I just want to make sure that you are able to see this. Go ahead and type in an exclamation point and then the word Discord. I want to make sure that you're able to get the link when that command is issued. Okay, good. You can see that. Alright, so then you could also get this one too then. So, you can move in. Perfect. Okay, so that's... I'm glad you did that. Thank you. I was worried that, you know, with it, you know, people trying to push a link on there, if they try to copy-paste a link into the chat, that it might get blocked. I didn't want the command to also be blocked as well, so I'm glad that's working. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this. I could try and keep these glasses on. I guess they're good for the look right now. So let's go ahead and attach the disk image. Now, normally what I will do is, for anyone who's wondering, I will typically load the game ahead of time before I start the stream. I'm doing this on purpose tonight because I like the loading screen of the raid on Bungeling Bay, and I wanted to share that. I will try to warp speed it a little bit. Let's try and auto start this and see how it goes. I'm going to turn down pretzel a little bit more. There we go. Alright, let's just wait for this. There it is. So if this evokes memories of things from the 80s, two shows come to mind, Airwolf and Blue Thunder. If anyone's ever watched those, this is what I used to think about the most. I mean, look at that though. I mean, you got the cannon swerving back and forth there, and comes out shooting. It's just, there's something about this intro that I love, man. It's just, the helicopter is nicely detailed. The graphics look really nice too. And again, for 1984 graphics and stuff, it's pretty cool to me. So, I'll give you an idea of just how this is what's going to happen here is this is your loading screen. The way Broderbund did this particular game was they would start from the lowest to the highest, the bottom of the screen to the top, and every, time it made progress in loading the game, it would put another line on the screen, a red line, until it fills all the way up with red, and then you get to play the game. So, some details about this. I do want to share some trivia with it. Have you heard of this game, Foxfire, by any chance? Okay, so Raid on Bungeling Bay, it came out, again, in 1984. It was on the Commodore 64 platform. It was also ported to the NES, I found out. It was ported out around the same time. It made it to the Famicom family as well. There's a Sony port in there as well for their platform at the time. So there's an arcade port for it as well. So apparently it made it to the arcades. But if you have an NES emulator and you're interested in playing this, you don't have the Commodore one, you can still play this game. So I'll give you a quick rundown of it. The idea is, as you can imagine, you're in a helicopter. So you're in this attack helicopter, and your mission is you're based on your own carrier floating in the sea there. And the idea is you are raiding into the enemy territory, and you are trying to destroy I think there's 6 factories. And those factories are being tasked to build a battleship, basically. And the idea is to stop them from building the battleship. So you have to, in order to destroy the factories, you have to actually bomb them. So your helicopter comes with an unlimited supply of, I'll call it machine gun, basically, which is air-to-air shooting. And then for bombing, you can also shoot, or you drop the bombs on just the factories, pretty much. So here it is. Okay, this is the start of it. You're on your carrier. Okay, on the bottom left-hand side there, you have your little mini radar. Okay, the arrow on the bottom left-hand corner that you see there, I believe, is the directional indicator towards the battleship. Your DAM stands for your damage. If you hit 100 damage, you start falling out of the sky uncontrollably. It goes into demo mode here, see. You have the bombs, which are 9. Your score, of course, is the 5-digit 0 counter there. The factories remaining is listed there as 6, and the lives remaining are 4. And you get these little status messages every once in a while. Tells you like what's going on if you've destroyed an enemy factory, or if the enemy battleship's nearing completion, or your carrier can actually fall under attack by jet planes and stuff. So it's important to be able to defend your carrier too. Okay, so again, the idea is you have to go find these factories. There's one right there. You can see it's defended by an anti-air gun. You can shoot those with your regular cannon. You don't have to bomb those. And you're basically taking your helicopter and just trying to hover over the factory and drop the bombs on them. Usually it takes most, if not all, of your 9 bombs. Sometimes you can take more than 9 bombs. So you have to be patient with it. And in order for you to get more bombs, you can land on your carrier, reload, as well as repair any damage you took, and you know, take after them again. So let's see if this is working well. Okay, so it's again the joystick and the button. The button allows you to take off. Okay. Oops, I guess I have it in the wrong port, so it's going to restart on me. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to fix that. Let's swap joysticks real quick, and then try this again. Okay, so you can see I can spin my helicopter left and right. I can go backwards with it, and I can go forward. Right? So I'm mistaken about the arrow on the lower left-hand side there, where it's next to radar. That's actually showing us where our carrier is. And that's helpful because sometimes you really need to know where your carrier is, and you need to be able to get to it. Alright, so there we go. We took out the anti-air gun, and now what we do is we just kind of hover over this thing, and to drop a bomb, you have to hold the button down and let go. See, these are tank firing. I mean, they don't do a whole lot of damage. You know, when I bomb this thing enough, the smoke goes away from the smokestacks. Oh, already, I gotta go back and get more bombs, so let's go do that. So obviously, a strategy point here. First of all, if you want to land on the carrier, you just hover over it, hold the button just like you're bombing it, which that can lead to problems if you're not careful. You'll land, you'll repair, you'll rearm, and take off again. So obviously the strategy here is let's get back to that factory we were bombing and finish it off. The anti-air guns and things like that, they can reappear, so you have to be careful there. You can also be attacked by jets. They can come flying in here while you're stationary, so that's not a great thing. There we go. So we took out 1 factory. We have 5 left. What else can I show you here? So we're flying. Again, I'm going over the land masses here. There. This game does get progressively harder as time goes on here. Like the more factories you destroy, the more difficult the enemies get. Especially like when they fire heat-seeking missiles at you. That is a tough one. Oh, there's the enemy jets. Oh, they hit me. So you can see with the border here, it's damage to 68. So it's telling me that hey, you're really damaged. You need to go and land here soon. The more damage that you take, the harder the more difficult it is for your helicopter to fly. This isn't too bad. Oh. Let's take care of this guy. Alright, so let's go back. Nope, that's not it. There's the other guy. What else can I show you? Oh, the battleship is right here. So that is the battleship in its dock. And as time goes on here, you will see that thing get to completion more and more. Stupid egg. Drop my bombs on this thing right here, because you can do that. You can drop your bombs on this battleship to keep it from getting completed. can also shoot the boats, of course, too. I gotta find this. Uh-oh. Carrier is under attack. Better drop these bombs quickly here. Ow! Oh crap. So, another little pro tip here. While you're falling out of the sky, try to crash into a factory. It does damage. Here's my carrier attack. Not working on it. These, by the way, the colors of the airplanes indicate like a bomber, which is black, versus the fighter, which is white. Okay? So if you see black bombers coming around, then you probably want to do something about them. There we go. So factories can also rebuild over time. So it's important, like when you are bombing them, you try and get back as quickly as you can, so that your bombs have the most effect. All right, so we're not bad here. We got 4 factories remaining. Let's go find another one. And again, the trick here is just finding a factory, sticking with it. Once they're destroyed, by the way, they can't come back. So there is that. Wait for these guys to start throwing heat seekers at me. Worried, like when I try and land on the carrier with bombs, that I'm gonna accidentally bomb my carrier. It is possible to do that. So. Hey. Ow. Really damaged though. Oh boy. Get it. Oh boy. No! Oh! Steer towards it. Ah, I missed. Down to 2 lives, okay. Try somewhere else here. There we go, let's try this one. Oh, come on! Are you serious? That came out of nowhere and just slammed me. Alright, I got 4 factories to do with 1 life left. It is on. Come on. Oh, come on, there's 3 of me now? This is crap. Let's try this again. Hanging on the edge of the carrier here. Let's go back and do this. I want to destroy the radar dish, but... I dropped 1 bomb and now like 3 fighters are off. Took that one out at least. Alright, 3 factories left and no lives remaining. Aha! There's the heat-seeking missile. Oh boy. Problems. Oh, come on! That wasn't even fair, man. It wasn't even fair. They hit me hard with that one. Yeah, like I said, the game gets harder. It's designed this way to be something that you feel like you accomplished something, you know. And there's probably a better strategy to it than what I've been doing. My real strategy here is just go at it, hit the factories. Don't worry so much about things like a radar dish and stuff. Just go in there, hit the factories, and just try and win the game that way. Okay. Stop landing on the carrier. Alright, let's go find another factory here and destroy it quickly. A little tidbit for anyone who is considering playing this game, there is a secret depot you can land at here on the map. I forget where it is exactly. I have done it before though. Let's go ahead and quickly rearm here. It is possible though, and you can land at this depot and I think rearm at least with the bombs. I don't know if you can repair. So if your carrier is destroyed, I think it's still possible technically to win the game. What's also making this a little difficult for me is I keep mentioning the problems I'm having with the joystick with my games. I dropped the remaining bombs somewhere here. Oh, maybe you're not here. Where are you? So the funny thing with the joystick is that again, it's a little bit sensitive, so that if I'm not trying to pull it straight forward, then it's gonna veer a little bit. So that makes the directionals a little bit tough. Like I said, I'm gonna probably switch out joysticks today. Doing all right so far here. 4 factories left, got all my lives remaining. They haven't attacked my carrier yet. So there is a bit of trivia that I want to send to you. This is going to be a good one. I like this one because I didn't know it until I went into the research on this game. So again, raid on Bungeling Bay, 1984 by Broderbund. The main developer on this, or the lead programmer on it, was Will Wright. So, the lead developer on this game, like I mentioned, was Will Wright. Do you happen to know, the trivia question is, what other major game did Will Wright develop as a result of this game? It's a well-known game. I don't know if it was playable on the Commodore. I don't remember seeing it. It was definitely a PC game. Probably was an NES game as well. Oh boy, oh, I got smashed on that. No idea, huh, Foxfire? Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me. Get away from me. Get away from my carrier. Go. Oh, get out of here! Right out of the way. Let's go land. You can hear my helicopter sputtering as it's just trying to get to the carrier. Ah, yes. That was close. 3 factories left. Beautiful. Only lost 1 life. Now it's going to get harder. Now the heat-seeking missiles are going to start appearing in earnest. So I have to watch out where I fly here. I also have to keep an eye on that enemy battleship, because that's going to start... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hit me 3 of them already. Wow. Wow. They don't mess around, man. Alright, so... For the answer to that trivia question... Have you ever played the game SimCity? Ah. So, Will Wright was also the creator of SimCity, which of course led to The Sims. According to the wiki, Will Wright started with this game as part of Broderbund software, and he built an editor for the map, and he kept working on this editor, and he liked it so much that he felt that other people, come on. Thought I got lucky there, got away from it, came right back again. These last three factories are tough. Anyway, Will Wright developed an editor for this game, and he liked it so much that it led to him building a more advanced version of the editor, and he kept developing it until it turned into the very first Sim City. Something I had not been aware of until like today. You know, there is a way to dodge these missiles, I just haven't figured it out yet. Wow. It's rough. Let's try to find a different way here. I have not seen it in the battleship. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know. I gotta find the battleship now. And of course, Will Wright, you know, started with SimCity, and that led him to The Sims. You know, and the Sims 2, Sims 3, Sims 4, and all that. I guess just outrun those. That's the answer. Come on, where is this thing? There you go. Great. I shot you! Yeah, take that, battleship. Man, I do want to beat this one tonight, too. Okay, let me get serious with it a little bit. I'll take off the glasses. Wow, everything is so much brighter now. Hey, Walt, good to see you again, man. So to share with you really quickly, just to recap, we're playing Raid on Bungeling Bay and Raid over Moscow. This is Raid on Bungeling Bay, and I just revealed the trivia question that I had about this, which was the developer of this game is Will Wright. I'm sorry, the main programmer, I should say. And Will Wright, if you recall, he also programmed things like SimCity and The Sims. So if you've ever played any of those games, you can actually tie it back to this game. Apparently Will Wright liked the map editor that he developed for this game so much that it really led him to build SimCity, because he thought other people might be interested in that sort of thing. Anyway, Raid on Bungeling Bay, the purpose of this game, or the goal of this game, is to destroy 6 factories that are building this battleship. The first 3 factories seem to be easily destroyed. It's just the last 3 I'm having a really hard time with. Got to destroy it. So this, again, this game evokes memories of you know, some popular 80s action TV like Airwolf, like Blue Thunder. There's other movies and stuff and culture about like super attack helicopters. I always loved that stuff as a kid. I played a lot of the military simulations. I played a lot of the military simulations when I was a kid. AH-64 Apache helicopter was one of them. Yeah, Airwolf and Jan Michael Vincent. Yep. I gotta go get to my helicopter, or get my carrier. So you have this carrier that's your base here, and you basically have to land on this to repair and rearm. But this is what I would play, man. I would play this game a lot, and oh come on, leave me alone. Jeez, they are not missing. They are not missing tonight. I played this game a lot because I wanted to have that feeling of being inside Airwolf when I was a kid. You know? Gotcha. Let's take out this one factory. Alright, let's go find that battleship. Yes, Foxfire, you are correct. Bubba Smith, the football player, he was in Blue Thunder, along with, I believe, Dick Butkus. I should have rearmed. Oh well. I just wanted to drop the. No, I guess I'm not gonna. I guess I'm gonna rearm then. I should take this guy out. Come here, you. That's from shooting at me earlier. So, thanks for coming on, Wall. I do appreciate it, man. Don't know if you caught any of my Pitfall stream or not, but that was a fun one to do. Still was brutal trying to do the original. That guy. I haven't forgotten about. I have not forgotten about doing things like Spy Hunter. Oh, time to get back to base. Or Tapper. I'm planning on doing like a. Oh, you did? Good. Thank you very much. I am considering doing like an arcade stream. Maybe the next stream, like on Wednesday night, I might be doing like an arcade games classics. Because, yeah. Tapper could be very frustrating. I won't lie, man. That one can be tough. Paperboy, yep. I might do some of these, you know, some of the common ones, like Zaxxon, Defender, some other ones that I can think of, like Donkey Kong, of course. I haven't figured out like what I'm gonna do for that episode. If I'm just gonna like go into a bunch of them, or if I'm just gonna try and stick with a couple. Ah, yes, pole position's another one. You jerk. Could you leave my carrier alone? There is something else I want to announce too. I am hoping to do, because I have like a holiday weekend coming up. I just slammed it. That's no good. You played ET a lot on the Atari? Oh, you poor soul. What? Yeah, guilty pleasure? I don't know, man. I think, well, maybe back then we were just so enamored with ET that we were like, yeah, this is an okay game. We can live with this. I'll be honest though, I played it last year. I played ET. Um, we had a foreign exchange student with us, so I wound up taking her to this RetroCon that was in Hartford. A lot of fun, by the way. A lot of cool stuff there. They had a console set up. One of them was Atari 2600 with ET, and I asked the guy if I could play that, and it was tough to get through it, man. There was a lot that they didn't tell you about when it came to like how to play the game. Alright, I want this guy. Of course my carrier's under attack. This is the microwave you have to worry about. That was easy. Okay. Radar. It would be nice if the radar actually like did something I could like to see. Yes, vintage video games do go for a lot, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, you need me. Ow. I think I shot that missile. Hey, what I wanted to say to you guys that are listening is, I am going to try and do some streams this holiday weekend, and try and do them during the daytime as opposed to the evening. So I'm thinking maybe like a Friday morning stream, possibly a Sunday morning stream too. I'm going to see if I can do a one-off stream on the schedule, and I'll put it in there on the channel if I can. If not, you can count on it being sometime between, like, say, 9 a.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Eastern, I think. It's possible I may do an afternoon one, but I want to try and change it up a little bit, just because I have the opportunity to play a little more during this weekend. I want to be able to kind of bring my stream to as many audiences as I possibly can here. Wow, this last three is so tough. Incidentally, I still do have an Atari 2600, a real one, and I have some games for it, and I do plan on getting an emulator up and running and playing some of those Atari 2600 games. That is on the to-do list for this stream. So we will see some, we'll definitely see the adventure game for the Atari 2600. That's definitely coming. Whoa! Ah. Yeah, I imagine most are going to be booked Foxfire for Sunday, being the barbecues and stuff like that this weekend, of course. That's understandable. Like I said, I'll try and put something up on the schedule so that we can people that have a little bit of notice. Again, I'm trying to bring the stream to as many people as I can. Yeah. Good seeing you again, Walt. I always appreciate it every time you can make one of my streams. Really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Give me a shout if you need anything. I will talk to you soon, buddy. Oh, where are these things at now? I spent so much time trying to destroy things like the aircraft on the ground here, and no, what is it? A battleship in here? Destroy this thing. I'm surprised this game is that the AI is a little bit predictable in its patterns. Like the aircraft they're always circling. So if you can time your circle with them, you can usually shoot them down pretty well with that. Where are those factories at now? I think this is one, right? Nope. Oh, I killed that one already. Oh boy. Come on. I got actually 2 lives left, according to this, so... Ah! Hello? Getting lucky here. I'm getting missiles. Not lucky enough. Come on! Die! It's out of here. Alright, I gotta hit that. Trying to destroy as much crap on the way here too, just like trying to have less people seeing me and stuff. I don't know if there's like line of sight visibility on any of these sprites or not, but I'm just trying like anything. Like, hey, if shooting radar helps, I'll shoot it. Like this one. Sure, why not? Ow. You gotta be kidding me. Rough. Wanted to ask you, Foxfire, how many or what's the recent game you've been playing lately? I know Octopath Traveler was pretty popular for you and our friends there. Gotta be kidding me. Went from like 33 to all damage. Darn it. Is that Lufia too? Okay. I would like to get into Octopath, I think. Finding time, of course, is the issue. It's possible I might try and do that as a stream. I don't know too many people are doing Octopath Traveler as a stream. So that might be something worthwhile. There's a lot of other games I've thought about that are not retro and not Commodore, like the Final Fantasy remake. Final Fantasy VII remake, I should say. I have it. I'd love to get back into that and play that one all the way through. Because I played a lot of the original. That was a fun and challenging game. There are other games I played a lot of, you know, going through the years beyond Commodore. Oh good, I killed them. Great. So there's 2 factories right away. Yeah, I mean, if anyone's played Final Fantasy VII, just the strategy guides alone, man. There was so much content they put in that game. They packed that thing full of things. Like, I always liked the Chocobo racing and the other things there, like Chocobo breeding and getting the Emerald weapon, Ruby weapon, and all that stuff. I would like to do that for the remake. I could, but again, it's a time commitment. You have to be able to commit for that type of time, and it's tough sometimes to be able to commit to that. I do like playing a variety of games and keeping it fresh and interesting. That can be tough, you know. Turn around. Because you play a lot of games and stuff. I do play a variety of games right now to keep it interesting. And when you're playing something like Final Fantasy VII, or even like a game like not Jedi Uprising, but or Jedi Survivor, but what's the other one I just played? It's the darn Lucas Star Wars one. Maybe it's Jedi Survivor I'm thinking of. I just lost which factory I'm going to. It's not this one. There it is. Come on. Just trying to throw a couple bombs on this thing. Oh, you got it. It's tough because when you want to play with some of these other games or start a new game, you're like, oh, we gotta finish this one first, you know? I shot right at it. Oh, come on. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. It's, when you have the games that you want to play, you're like, okay, maybe I'll play through a couple of these when you finally get some time, and then you're like, what am I going to play? You know, what do I feel like playing? Is the other one. Like, do I feel like playing this game? Or do I want to get into the grind of this game, or do I need to take a break from it, you know? This one, this factory is going to... Leave me alone. Jets. Usually it's like 3. Jeez, send the whole Air Force after me. I just want to bomb your factory. That's all I want to do. There. Alright, back to the 3 again. Not doing as good as the last time. Still have 3 lives remaining, but still. So I do want to finish, I think it's Jedi Survivor. It's not the new one, it's the original Star Wars Jedi, maybe Jedi Outcast. Oh, you need to be destroyed, don't you? Huh. Anyway, back to this game though. I do love the scrolling feature and the scrolling aspect of this game, combined with just the map layout. And you could tell Will Wright was really well on his way to coming up with SimCity when you look at this map and look at how detailed it was. I gotta go here. Finish Jedi Survivor or whatever it is, and I'm always playing other games too. Like I'll play Elite Dangerous, some others. Recently, I got back into playing RimWorld. Have you ever tried that one? It's for PC. Yeah, RimWorld is fun. If you love the idea of struggling for survival type games, it's really cool. The only downside I can see to it is whether or not you like the whole top-down, kind of like this game, except it's really top-down, and graphically it's not like high-end graphics. But in terms of depth of quality, when you use this game and all the mods that you can put into it, it's really cool. I love it. I love playing RimWorld. I love the whole aspect of trying to make a colony fight for survival. How did I get a heat seeking missile in my butt here? Seeking this is still following. Ow! Man, this is rough. Yeah, I'm good. I'm getting to it. The trick with this game, honestly, is just trying to stay alive. Stay alive and keep trying to keep that battleship from getting depleted. It's tough, I know, but, you know, that's the game. You gotta try and stop them. If you can play the defensive game for a little while, until you can kind of get your attacks done on your factories, then, you know, you got a chance. Lucky I didn't get used to know this map like the back of my hand. It was easy enough to figure it out. Ow, come on, really? Keep going with the same land masses. This is not funny. Jeez Louise. Man, I'm gonna take out one. I don't think I'm gonna win this one either. If I can't find the darn battleship. Come on, it's gotta be here. That's it. Like I said, I used to be able to recognize the land masses and just go by that. Now I can't remember anymore. Somehow I got hit by a missile. And here they come again. Keep going over this stupid airstrip. That's not it. I need the other one. Come on! You're trying to be kidding me. Man, that's hard. Let's see, so I've been at this for a little over an hour now. Are you kidding me? Just took off with my carrier. Suicide bomb runner on the carrier. It's the airstrip again. Not find the battleship again. This is ridiculous. There are two airstrips and I'm just not seeing it. This is frustrating. It does feel like there's two. Oh boy. I'm gonna keep plugging at this until about 10 o'clock. So I got at least one, maybe two more runs of this. Alright, let's see if I can get my bearings again and try and beat this thing. It is satisfying once you do beat this. Welcome back, Firefox. I'm looking for the darn battleship. Oh, for goodness sakes. What the heck hit me about, for goodness sakes? For some reason, I'm having a hard time locating the battleship now. I don't know why. Oh, here it is. Alright. now I think I can commit that to memory. So if I hit this thing, I just need to go south of that, and I'll be in good shape. Take that guy out. Yeah, but I do dig RimWorld. I do recommend that game, especially if it's on sale. And I do recommend modding it. Throw in the vanilla mods, they're called. Basically vanilla everything. They give you all sorts of different features and options for things you can craft and other weapons you could have. Come on, land on this thing, will you? Oh, get out of here. That was close. Love to be able to just land this thing now. Take right back off. Try and finish the job here. Alright, now should be alright. What's going on here? There you are. Ah, I shot you. There you go. Still go. Some lanes now. The sprite collision in this thing can be terrible, agonizing. Like you think you shot a plane, and then you see the bullet go right through it, and you're like, oh, nope, didn't collide. That was a problem with a lot of early games, trying to get the hitbox collision on the sprites. Yeah, but again, think about what we had to deal with, in terms of the platform and all that. It's still kind of cool what we, as we played on these consoles and computers and stuff, that we were able to get this far with it and see these things, Are you kidding me? Ow! It's like once you destroy the second factory, you're like, alright, time to take this seriously. Come on. That was quick, nice. Where are we gonna go now? Off if I can get past this mystical fourth factory here. It's the toughest one because that's where the heat seeker missiles come in. I don't have quite the capabilities to... These bombers flew by the carrier. Oh, that must be okay there. I don't quite have the capabilities to dodge like I used to with a regular joystick. I think what I might do, if I can pull this off, I would love to be able to... Ah, but I got the factory, yes. If I can get back to that. Come on. Leave my carrier alone. Turkey. come on. You weren't even looking at me and you shot that missile. I do better shooting the missiles than I do dodging the missiles. I got it, though. Haha. Alright, I can at least try and attack that one. Get him. That was good. Clean house. Nice. Get it. Come on, land. Yes! Look at that! The mystical fourth factory has been shattered, folks. Now we can drop these bombs on... drop these on here. Oh, figures. Let's go help the carrier. Get him. Alright, so now we've got, what? 2, oh! The nice thing is that the white fighters can't harm your carrier. So they can fly around you all day if you're at the carrier, no big deal. They're just gonna fire air-to-air missiles. They'll harass you, but they won't harm your carrier in any way. There's so many of them. Alright, where do I need to go now? This guy? One. Oh boy. This is a problem. Now I gotta find the battleship again, which I always screw up. This ain't it. It's not the big islands, it's like one of the small ones. This should be it right here. How is it nearing completion when I bombed the crap out of that? Leave me alone! I'm trying. Leave me alone. Get him. I gotta land. Alright, at least we reset the battleship. We have 2 factories to go. Now it comes down to, can I do this with 2 lives remaining? Pressure's on. Here we go. Nothing on this screen. There's one over here, I know. There's a lot of enemies. Oh, boy. Ah, they build it so quick. Get out of here. Let's go back and rearm. So we got the battleship reset again. We have to find that factory, try and get rid of its defenses. Dang it. Where is it? It's probably over here. Got me. Oh, give me. This is a problem. Got me with exactly 100 damage. That's crap right there. That's crap. Usually I could take a hit from a missile and not go all the way over. Keep trying to fire quickly and then... Alright. Find the factory and kill it. I got a feeling those bombers are on their way to my carrier, so... Yep. What a surprise. Now it becomes a game of freaking management. See? Now the battleship comes back. This is the challenge, man. They don't let up. So now I gotta find the battleship. That's not it. I'm surprised I didn't get shot on that one. Battleship should be over here. Man, they just relentless with this thing. Hope that the more aircraft I can shoot down, the better it's going to be. Die. There's one factory. Shoot that radar out. Great. This is rough. So that's the battleship. Find that. There we go. Oh, come on, there's 3 of them? Got it. Aircraft. Yes. Oh, no, he came back. Come on, leave me alone. Oh, now there's 3 aircraft around me. I've thought about doing like strafing runs on the factories. It doesn't really work so well. You gotta really be on top of it. Man, they're just relentless. How many aircraft is this? Jeez. Another one. And another one. And now the heat-seeking missiles come at me. Darn it. Alright. We're gonna move on. Whew. Let's do a reset. It was fun. And I think if I had a little bit more time, if I was going to just do the entire stream to that game, I might be able to beat it tonight. I'm not worried because, again, I have beaten it in the past. I don't want to spoil the ending, so if anyone's out there who does want to play it and they haven't played it yet, go for it. You'll like the ending. It'll make you feel good. That's all I'll say. Let's go ahead and load up a raid over Moscow. This is the right one. Alright, raid over Moscow. Access Software. Access Software came out in 1982, I believe it was. What else did they do? Yeah, get on with that. They produced a lot of games in the 80s. No, we don't want any unlimited stuff. They always put these trainers in there and stuff. I don't want that. They put out a lot of stuff. They were really well known in the 80s for being a really good good software publisher. They started off with Neutral Zone, Beachhead, Raid Over Moscow, Beachhead 2, Leaderboard, which is a great golf game, 10th Frame, which was a great bowling game at the time. They had multiple Leaderboard versions. They had the Executive Edition, they had Leaderboard Tournament, World Class Leaderboard. Another game I played was called Echelon. That was a cool one. Heavy Metal, Mean Streets. Then they started going into like Microsoft Golf, Lynx 386 Pro. This is in the 90s now, where they're moving into like the PC stuff. So they had Under a Killing Moon, all the Microsoft Golf stuff, 2.0, 3.0, Lynx 97, 98, 99, 2000, Lynx Extreme. They did a lot of golf stuff. Towards the later years, it looks like that's all they kind of focused on, was that and like other stuff here and there, but mostly the golf, which is crazy. Anyway, we're going to focus on Raid Over Moscow. So this is, it was produced in 1984. It was at the height of the Cold War, of course. So it was really capturing that tension and that what-if type of mentality that was so prevalent in all of media in the 80s. This guy just crashed into the wall. No matter what you watch, whether it was TV, whether it was on the radio, or books, video games, whatever, there was always that fear of Cold War. That's what, we as kids lived through that. That was the stuff we had over our heads every day, was the possibility of nuclear annihilation. So, we had that to face, and that was part of like all the games we played and the movies we watched, TV shows, the books, the radio, all that stuff was just constantly in our face about it. And this was a kind of a way to fight back a little bit at it. So the object of this game, you can see from some of the screens here, like there's different parts of it. So you have to fend off basically 3 nuclear attacks on the United States. Okay, if you can do that, then you actually get to lead an assault on the Kremlin, which actually isn't the Kremlin in real life. It was, I think, the State Museum. The State Historical Museum is the model they used to attack that building you saw there. But basically, you can make an assault on the Kremlin, so it's where the nuclear facility is kept. And then you hopefully reach the last part of the defense center to the nuclear reactor, where you have to kill these robots that are feeding the reactors with the nuclear rods. And you do so using these disc grenades, which kind of reminds me a lot of Tron. That's what I think of whenever I see them like throwing the discs. So it's fun, it's challenging. Again, one of those cool things that you can do is kind of feel good about it and stuff. It's actually a good, challenging game. We're gonna go on in advance just to see how bad or how good I do on this. Okay, so they're launching to from Saratov to Miami. I don't remember the controls here. I think it's spacebar. Yeah, spacebar. Okay, so my guy's got to walk to the aircraft. Now I got to remember these controls here. So the first step is getting out of the hangar. So it starts off this way, thrust forward, turn left, right, and I believe we go backwards. I think it's... Whoops. Yeah, I messed it up. I can't remember which key it is now to open the... You have to actually open the hangar door. I think it was a function key, if I'm not mistaken. Apparently not. What was it? Enter. It's not spacebar. Not the button. We might be in trouble here. Houston, open the door, please. Nope. Great, now I gotta look it up. Hangar F7 says. Hit F7. Why are you not recognizing that? Shit, what's that? Come on. Front row. We have a problem here. Oh, I have to get height. Oh, that's what it is. I actually have to get off of the platform. That's what it is. And now I take my little fighter and I have to move him down towards Saratov. I have 3 minutes to do this. Okay, so here's now we fire up and down, left and right. Oh crap! You'd think I would be able to dodge that. We might lose Miami, folks. Hate to say it. Going. That door will close on us too, I know that. So we have to get out here as fast as we can. And now we have to get down here. We're in trouble here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save Miami this way. I may have to switch back to beginner mode. It's been so long since I played these games. Watch the trees. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. It's this controller. It's so sensitive to like left, right, up, down that if I do something in the middle, it's just forget it. I really need to come up with a way to desensitize. I might have to use the directional pad. Find a way to do that. Don't think I'm gonna pull this off, Miami. I'm sorry. I have to figure out a way to go up, down, left, right here. I might have to go switch the keyboard at this point. I hate to say it, but this is just... I've had enough of playing with this joystick here, with this Xbox pad, and it's just, you know, I go left. I gotta watch my height. I have to see so much coming at you, you know. I don't know. Well, let's play it through here. I think I might switch the next one over. I'll switch over to keypads. It's just not. No matter how I do this on the Xbox pad here, it's just too much. I have to really be very careful. Terrible. that's the thing with the game is that's a lot of the games from that time. You really had an 8-way joystick to work with. You know, there was no such thing as like north northwest on the joystick. You had up, down, left, right. You know, there goes. Let's watch Miami get destroyed, shall we? Alright, let's see if I can do it. See? It's just trying to get left, right, up, down on this is so frustrating. Can't. You know, trying to fly over things and watch the missiles. It's not feeling it tonight. I'm gonna have to try again. I'll switch after this game is over. I'll try a directional, like just using the keys. I might be able to use the 4 directional keys or maybe the numpad keys. Let's see if we can make this work. This is just not working. This thing is so frustrating. I love this game, don't get me wrong. I do love it. Like, when I played it, it was fun. It is fun. It's a challenge. Just getting out of the hangar is a challenge. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. You know, what bothers me is when my joystick wants to do one thing, you know, and I'm trying to make it do another. Like, try to move right. It thinks, oh, do you want to move up? Do you want to move down? If I don't get it perfect with this thumbstick, it's just forget it. It's over. So I have to dodge the missiles. I have to be at the right height to shoot anything, which is tough. See? Just a little nudge, and that was it. Alright, we're going to change this. Give me a second here. Let's map out the joysticks. Input joystick. What do we got? Let's switch to key set B and configure it. How do I want to do this? I think I want to do. I'm going to try numpad on this. So this may not be ideal, but I'm going to try it anyways. I do want to invest in a much better joystick thing. I need to look into it. I think I need key set B for this one. Alright, let's try this. We have to wait for the launch. Go. Let's see how this goes. That happened is because I had the joysticks plugged in both ports, so I have to change that. I believe it is done for this one. Let's try that. I think this is right now. Alright, it'd be nice if I can get this working. I'm okay doing keypad. I've done this before. I may not be better at it, but at the very least I'll be consistent, I hope. There we go. Alright. Up, forward, 7. Oh boy. Nope. That was too slow. Alright, no problem. Takes a little getting used to. I will go to beginner. I'm not ashamed to go back to beginner on this. I feel like I ought to be able to do this. I've played it enough times. I can probably stand still, and it is a good challenge. There we go. So you can't really crash into the hangar floor when you're trying to leave it, so that's fine. Now this part is going to be tricky. I have to know what left right is and what up down is. So again, left right moves you up down the screen like this, and then up down is actually the altitude you see in that 3D mode. So here we go. Let's try and take Saratov out this time. A lot of times I can just do left right like this. Low, and then only raise the height you need to. See, this is much better. Right? Now go up. Now let's get right back down. Stay low. There we go. I'm not worried about the points, honestly. I don't care about shooting these things so much. I'll go ahead and try. I just want to get to the point where I can shoot the final thing there. Helicopter. That way. Okay, good. See? Much better. Now, fly in and we have to shoot down the silos one at a time. You have to hit the little black hole there. Yeah, oh boy, these are moving fast. These are moving fast. Hold on. Alright, so we need to do... I have to get the right height. Shoot him! Oh my god! that little hitbox is tough, man. Alright, let's try again. Made it further. That's good.
The struggle as artists isn't about appeasing the crowd.
Alright, here we go.
Perception.
I definitely need to find a good joystick solution for this. I'm gonna search around online and see if I can find something that's better than the Xbox pad here. I thought it was gonna work. I'm gonna have to clearly do something better. Even if I have to go back to an old Atari joystick, I will do that if it means I can play consistently.
Understanding that ideas aren't static.
Try and stay under this thing. Whoa, don't do that. Be greedy. Got him. Okay. Alright, 3 minutes left. Let's see if we can save the day. Oh, right, this thing. It turns blue. That's right. I remember now. Your craft will turn blue when you line up with it. When you hit the hole, see? Alright. Here we go. This is the tough one here in the middle. Got it. And you have to kind of lead this aircraft as well. Keep it out of your way. Alright, we're close. We got it. Come on. Get you out of the way. Oh, so close. Oh. No! Come on. Dang it. Okay, landed. This is tough. Really don't want... Ah, I got it. That's it. Yes! Take that, Ruskies. Alright, I gotta do 2 more of those now. Leningrad to New York. Let's get this done. Only got 4 minutes left. '84 graphics, man. 1984 graphics. I gotta say, it's kind of cool what they did with this. You know, you can tell, like, based on the font, like, you can tell, like, when games were done in the early '80s versus the later '80s. In the later days, they'd have their own fonts and they're customized, like, writing, and you'd see a lot of different graphical changes and stuff. In these days, though, they were just trying to get it, you know, to work on the Commodore system and make it, you know, a good game while still keeping it onto a single diskette. This is kind of predictable, obviously. Same layout right on through. Just getting points. No big deal. Take that hanger out. Beautiful. Alright, we're in good shape for number 2 here, folks. Let's see if we can save the day. We have 3 minutes to do this. As long as we don't mess it up here, we should be alright. Go to the right one. Pull that off. It's the right height. Get out of the way. Time that right. Got you. Alright, now let's get the tough one out of the way next. Oh boy. This is the tricky one. Oh no! Oh, what happened? Oh, quickly, hurry up, we gotta save New York here. This is the problem. This is the last chance I think I have here. Oh, come on, open. Whoa, just got it out. Alright, 2 minutes left. We can do this. We can do this. We have time. I gotta get through the ground obstacles again and try to get down to that last bit. Here we go. Try to get this out to about 2-3 meters above the ground. Shoot stuff up. Again, just get through this. Get underneath that bridge. Again, don't be greedy. Just get through these. Just get through it. Shoot this helicopter. Alright. We have a minute to do this now. Have to be consistent here, can't mess up. Start in the right one, and then I'm going to try and move my way through that. Because this one, it starts you off pretty much at the right height. This one over here. Oh, this is fast. Got it. Got that one. Alright, 45 seconds. Gonna pull this off. Out of the way. I got it. This is hard. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, I let him away. That's good. This one next. Got it. Oh boy. I think I got it. Whoa! 12 seconds left, folks. 1 to go. Now they're going after DC. Let's go save our capital. You can tell it gets, you know, tough The trick on that screen there where you're shooting the silos, you gotta lead your enemy aircraft away from your shot. That I remember very distinctly. You have to be able to lead him away so that, because he'll follow you, he'll go with you. So you have to be able to lead him away if you're shooting, especially at that first silo on the left. You know, as soon as you fire, do something to kind of pull him towards you, because he'll keep trying to line up on you and shoot you. So you want to try, as soon as you make that shot, pull away so that you can lead that enemy aircraft away from you. It's all about getting that shot through. Just a bad start. Okay, here. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh! I messed up. I hit the wrong button and I dove right into the ground. You can do that. You can crash into the ground. Alright. Up here. Zoom out of that hangar. There we go. Let's get down there. Okay, we can do this. We have 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes here. Let's rock this. This is just one of many games that, you know, capitalized on that whole Cold War, us versus them mentality, you know, between games like this where you have to shoot down nuclear missiles and stuff, to heck, USA versus USSR hockey, just all sorts of games like this where you had to, you know, beat the Russians. That was it, man. It was beat those Soviets before they could destroy the world. That was the us versus them mentality. Not saying it's right, you know, certainly we've learned a lot since then. But back in those days, we were, you know, conditioned in a lot of ways to say hate the other side. Sting had a very good song about that, though, you know, because when it comes down to it, we hope that the Russians love their children too, you know. And I think that's a good way to look at it, you know. The rest of this should be cake. I've got a little balloon here. Just gotta line this up. Don't die. Get the blue to show up. Where are you? Come on. Oh, there you go. Lower. Alright, let's finish this job off. Fly on this one. Alright, now let's make the assault on Moscow. There were a lot of other games I remember like this too, like B-1 Nuclear Bomber was another one. That was more like a text-based one. But again, the same idea, attacking Soviet launch sites. Again, I mentioned USA versus USSR, Power Play Hockey. Red Storm Rising was another one where we had to fight against nuclear subs that Soviets had. There was a game called The Hunt for Red October, I believe. That was based on the movie and the book, of course. What other ones were there? There's a lot of the military ones were based off of that too, like AH-64 Apache and Project Stealth Fighter and things like that. Alright, so now we're attacking the Kremlin. And we have to be quick because they are shooting at us. We we have to aim our little bazooka thing here and not get hit. So lower it down some more. Not getting this right yet. I'm just trying to find the right angle. There's one. Oh, he came back. That was quick. You can shoot these things at the building too. Like that. I'm trying to get the guys down first. Try to shoot the guys down because they're shooting at you. You know. You can shoot down like the pieces of the building, I believe. Try and keep moving so they can't lock in on you, you know? Like that. Good news is they don't start you over with all the new guys on the other side, so you just gotta keep working through it. Whoa, way off. Aww! Good thing we got a bunch more guys here. Back to the meat grinder. There's I think actually 2 pieces to this. If I remember correctly. Oh, come on! Stop hitting me! I believe you have to take out the guys here first. Right? And then I think you have to shoot parts of the building. If I'm not mistaken. Here's the tank. Right in the hand there. The nice thing is you can't time this. Oh, come on! Dead eyes. Jeez. I gotta kill these guys. You're chasing a lot here on this one. I won't lie. You do a lot of chasing. Trying to get the range right. You're aiming and elevating and lowering the bazooka to land the shots on these guys here on the wall. Just try and keep moving. Line up. Oh god. Come on, hit him. There we go. There we go. Hit this guy. Come on. Oh, too high. Oh, no! Oh, this is tough. Oh, that's bad. God. They don't miss on advance, man. They're on the beginner level, man. You could probably go forever and it won't hit you. But this one. Oh, come on. I hit you. No! Wow. Try and do some passing shots here. There we go. Wow. Do I have to hit the doors? I'm wondering if maybe I have to hit the doors at this point. I'm gonna try. No! Wow, that was rough. I thought for certain I was gonna beat it in this one. That's nuts. Alright, let's go after it again. This might be my last run at this. I'm feeling good right now. I really wish I had some more viewers here, but I'm trying my best to keep the stream going. I'm having fun. I gotta work on trying to get the message out and try to get more people into this. It's tough. Not everybody wants to do retro games. Not everybody wants the newest games and stuff. I get it. But these games really are worth another look, in my opinion, because they are so well designed, you know? They're a product of the times, yes, but they're also artifacts of history, as well as, you know, case studies of, you know, especially for aspiring game designers, what to do and what not to do in good game design, you know? So we gotta do this again. We can do it. Not a big deal. Some spoons here. That. Yeah, see, your altitude matters here, you know? Oof, that was close. I thought I got hit by that missile there. Okay, so again, the tip on this one is they start you off at the right height for the furthest one on the right. So it makes sense to just go right over here. Don't even move up or down. Just line it up for the blue. If you can. Take your time. Get it lined up. Good. You know. You have time to do this. You know, it's a matter of not rushing it. You know. Get everything right with it. He does get closer to you, which is another problem. Oh, what? Wow, that's a sprite problem right there, isn't it? And I am kind of surprised that they'd make me restart on this. I thought for certain they would make me fly down again. That's kind of weird. Yeah, you saw it the last game, right? I got blown up there. I had to go all the way back down, and now this one time it didn't do that. It's interesting. This is not a doable thing for all games. Obviously, this keypad setup is, you know, things like summer games, decathlon. I can't wail away on my keyboard like this. There's just no way. The other games I did mention, like Red Storm Rising was one I played a lot of, Project Stealth Fighter, H64 Apache, F-15 Strike Eagle. These are all Microprose games, mostly. They were really into the whole wargaming type of thing. I will probably break out maybe Red Storm Rising, maybe Project Stealth Fighter. A lot of it's going to depend on whether or not I can get a good joystick. Red Storm Rising, though, is doable without a good joystick because it's not a fast-paced one. It's not Twitch-based at all. It's more strategic. Alright, I'm not going to go greedy about the score here. There we go. I mean, yeah, it's not a complicated game and it's not hard yet. I mean, I'm not even on the hardest level though, so obviously we don't see what else can happen, but oh! now I gotta go back. Weird. So yeah, and again, looking at this now, yeah, it's not hard to dodge that missile that's coming at you. It's, you know, those ground obstacles are the same every time. Yeah, I get it. It's not the best game. I'll acknowledge that, you know. But you know, what it does bring to the game is, or to the table is, it brings an element of, again, that Cold War factor, and there's multiple ways of gameplay in this too. Like, what I mean by that is there's different phases that you have to be good at. You know, you have to get out of the hangar, you have to be able to get through the ground obstacles, you have to be able to hit the silos, then you have to be able to assault the Kremlin. And then, oh gosh, that was a dumb move right there. I still got time, I can pull this off, but not looking good. I do like the jet turbine sounds. But there's different phases of the game, and that to me is cool. You know, not every game is like that. They forget that you can have different phases of gameplay, different ways of looking at it, different perspectives that can really bring the game alive. You know. Let's try and stay at this height, as long as possible, at least. Yes, and again, I agree. You wanna quibble about this game? Absolutely. Quibble about this not being unique. I went right through. Whatever. Again, I'm not trying for high score here. I'm trying for beat the game, which means get to the end, destroy the reactor, see the Kremlin blow up. I'm hoping I can do that tonight. Got to. Now the hard part comes. I honestly don't know. I think you can't. I don't think you can actually destroy the middle one unless you get the other four. So, for anyone wondering about that, I believe that's the case. I had that one, I lost it. Alright, I think I got this. 50 seconds to knock this one out. There we go. Okay. Is that 3 or is that 2? Nope, that was 2. Okay. What else? One game I've got on my mind right now, that's not really related to any of this, but it's just one that I've got on my mind, and I do want to play it, is Corona Script. Corona Script. I think Corona Script. That was either an Epix or a LucasArts, or yeah, I think it's a LucasArts game. It's involved. It's very detailed. I could see myself trying to do that one for a full stream because I've never really beaten the thing all the way through. And I would love to be able to start going at that at least. Maybe not to get it all the way through, but to you know, go as far as I can with it, just to see. Another thing to remember too, getting back to this game, is, you know, again, 1984. These were the computer graphics. This is what we had at the time. This was a challenge because you had, comparable games were starting to challenge our ways of playing typical games. Like, we're so used to playing like the Atari 2600 with very flat 2D graphics. Once Zaxxon and other games like that came out, now you're dealing with 3D perspectives. And that's where they were trying to, you know, stretch the boundaries a little bit, you know. Oh boy, I got lucky there. Lined up. gets close like that, that's what stinks, you know. Got that one. There we go. You. Alright, I'll line you up now. So we get this one, then we can make the raid on Moscow. Got you. And when you play these games, you know, from the early 80s and stuff, the sound effects do sound all the same, like the explosions and stuff like that. I get it, you know. That's the SID chip coming in for the Commodore, and back then, you know, people were just focusing on putting the game out on time. That they weren't really trying to stretch the boundaries of the SID chip like you can do today, you know. Alright, well, let's go see if we can get through that part. We didn't get through it last time. The tricky part here is not getting hit, which is hard, you know. And I don't remember. There's two phases to this. I remember that. Man, I feel like I'm gonna hit any second here. See? It's like random, but you never know. It's like you have to be unpredictable or something. That's one. I think I have to kind of do some sort of a dodge or something, you know? Let's try this side. Up higher. The nice thing is that once you get the elevation right for one side, like you get that one, you can go to the opposite side without even going up or down. Just shoot. See me go over. Come on. There you go. Ugh! What I don't remember is like having to destroy all of these. Like, is it the guys? Or do I have to destroy like the doors as well? Maybe these low guys first. There's one. Let's see if I can hit. Shouldn't have shot there. There we go. I think there's a second phase here where you can actually destroy the building. Go higher on this one. And destroy the tank. Oh, come on, go away. Take a hint. No! Come on. What do I need to do to kill this guy? I shot over his head. I don't believe that. Come on. Wow, you're good. He peeked right around the corner and shot. One shot and got me. Is that all of them? There he is. Okay. So I have to hit the doors. That's what I remember. I have to find the right door. Come on. That's you. Okay. Now we made it. That's interesting. I could swear you could destroy the building itself. Now I gotta remember how to fight. Okay, so it's up, down to move the little spot on the wall, and then you gotta throw the disc with your... without getting hit, of course. Alright, so now I gotta plan this. So you want to angle this thing, and you also want to catch it, too. They shoot a lot here. Again, the idea is... Oh, you didn't stop at that one, huh? Oh, I missed that. Darn it. So it's a matter of trying to plan when he's going to move that robot. Not doing well here. I think you can hold it up to catch the disc. Got him! Alright, so you gotta do that a few more times. That's a miss. Oh, but he got me. This is the difficult part. You know, if you can nail this... I missed it. And predict where and when he's going to shoot that. I'm anticipating he's going to be there. Got it. See, it's anticipating where he's going to drop that, you know, nuclear rod, and just getting yourself in position to be able to hit it right off that wall. See if I can hit this guy here. He's got a shot. No. Oh, I missed him. Running out of discs here. This one's gonna miss. Oh, I got him. He hung around a little too long there. Let's try and hit this guy real quick. He will move faster too. And the last robot's gonna be the toughest, I think, because he moves really fast. Oh, I got him! Now I think this is the last one, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, off the front. Gotta hit him only in the back here. Can't do anything else. Oh, I missed him. Trying here any different angle. Oh, I just missed. Alright, come on. Get this one here. I shot that one a little too early. When they get against the back wall, I think it's the easiest. This one's got a shot. Nice. You want to hold on to those discs, man. You don't want to lose those. Missed. Only got 3 left. Oh, I got it. I didn't think he was gonna hang around that long. I'll try and aim for the middle here. This one, yeah. Nice. Pulling it off here. It's really going well. Uh-oh, but I'm down to my last disc. This is no bueno. No bueno at all. Forgot that you lose discs when you hit them. I think I'm gonna have to go back outside and fight. Oh. Let me try and hit him from over here. Got him. This is where I think it ends. Oh no, I still have a disc left. That's interesting. See how they move faster though? Oh, I hit him in the front. Let's try and hit him from here. I'm gonna try and hit him right here. No. Yeah, I was about to get shot, so. I could swear you could hit the, you could destroy the, Kremlin part here, the State Museum. There it is, see? I knew you could. There's like 2 more points now. This is gonna be tricky. Let's see how close I can get here. I have to knock out the doors too. Doing alright here. I know you can knock out towers. You can knock out... what else? That would hit. I just missed. This guy's begging to be dead. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me on that one? I have to hit the red door, I believe. That's not it. Oh, the tank got me. Oh. All right, I'm done. Thank you, everybody. I had a good time tonight. Be good to yourselves. We might revisit these games again, especially if I get a better joystick. Again, I apologize for blaming it on that, but it's true, you know. try it with a directional pad. It's, you know, when you're using the stick like this, just the slightest bit up, down, left, or right in the wrong direction, and it just senses it. You know, it's my setup. I take full credit and, you know, full responsibility for that, obviously. So I want to get better, and I'm going to try and get better. I'm going to try and find a better input device that beats that thing and allows me to still play at the best level possible. So that I will be working on this week. Again, always trying to get better. I hope you're trying to always get better too. Take care of yourselves out there. I know it's been a rough, you might feel like you're having a rough week coming up, but you know, you can do it. You can get through it. Just slog through it just like you always do, and know that you got it. You've got this. Okay, I believe in you. Take steps for your mental health. You know, take time out for yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. You will get through this, whatever it is you're going through. I truly do believe in you all. You all have a great night. Let's watch this guy crash into the bay again, I think. And again, you might bring these beams back just to see if we can beat them. But I hope to see you all on Wednesday. I know personally I'm going to have something good lined up, and I'm looking forward to it. So have yourselves a great week, everybody. I'll see you soon.